Hello guys, so now we are going to learn about the selection tool in Illustrator. And while doing so, we will also learn how to make this honeycomb. So let's make it from the start. I will simply select it and just press delete key on the keyboard. So I have my tools over here. Again, if you want to see them in this form, simply click over here to toggle them on and off. So for the rest of the course, I will keep the tools like this so that you won't get confused. So where is the shape tool now? So in the last tutorial, the last thing I made was a star. So that is why it has been changed to a star. So I will have to right click on it again and click on the rectangle tool to bring it back. So in case you are ever lost and can't find any tool, just simply click on these tools and you will be able to find the tool you want. So over here I will right click on it and click on the polygon tool because we want to create a hexagon. So a honeycomb is basically a bunch of hexagons. So I will left click over here and drag to make a hexagon. So last time when we created a hexagon, we created a triangle through it. So to make a hexagon, I will have to press the up key 3 more times. And now I have this hexagon over here. And to make it properly aligned, I will press shift. So it is properly aligned over here now. So in this tutorial, we are going to basically learn about the selection tool. Because selection is a very important thing in Illustrator. It is not as important in Photoshop, but in Illustrator we do most of the things using the selection tool. So as I have told you before, I created a shape over here, and if I want to move it, I cannot move it with the shape tool because it will create another shape. Let's press Ctrl or Command Z to undo it. And over here is the shape tool, and the short key for it is V. I will simply click on it. So I have this shape tool over here, the black arrow. There is also another selection tool, but we will discuss it later on. If I click on it, it is basically a white arrow. So make sure that you have selected the black arrow. And if I want to move it, I will click on it and drag it. But there is a lot more you can do with it. Let's press Ctrl or Command Z to bring it back. So basically everything you do in Illustrator, it is a move. So if I move it over here, so this is one step. If I press Ctrl or Command Z, I will undo this step. If I click on it and make it bigger or smaller, so this is a step. And if I want to bring it back, I will press Ctrl or Command Z to undo it. Okay, so back to the selection tool. So as I was telling you, you can select things, you can move it. You could also increase or decrease its size. If I want to decrease its size, I will simply click over here. If I move the cursor over here, you will see that it has been changed. So I will click over here and drag. It is getting smaller. But I want to make it small in a proper proportion. So I will press shift while doing so. So it is getting smaller now, but in a proper proportion. I can also rotate it. So if I move my cursor over here near the edge, you can see the cursor changing. So now I can click and rotate it. And again, if I want to bring it back to the original position, I will simply press Ctrl or Command Z. So it is back to the original position now. Okay, so what if I want to duplicate this? I won't go to the shape tool again, select the polygon tool and create another one over here. It will take so much time and it won't be accurate either. Like I will be making different sizes and there will be gaps between them. So let me show you a better way to do this. I will select the selection tool again or press simply V on the keyboard. Let's select both of them and press delete key on the keyboard. I will select this one, and if I want to duplicate it, I will simply press Alt or Option on the keyboard. And as you can see that the cursor has been changed. There is a double cursor over here. So now if I click on it and drag it, you will see that this is getting copied. So now I have a copy over here. Let's create another copy. While pressing Alt or Option, just drag it. But as you can see that it is going here and there. To make sure that I create it in a straight line, I will press shift while doing so. So now I can move it anywhere I want and it will be copied in a straight line. But this is also not very efficient. I will have to do this again and again every time I want to make a copy. And there is a possibility that there are not proper gaps in between them. So let's select all of them, press delete. So they are gone. So let me show you what we can do. I will simply select it, press Alt or Option to copy it once. So since now I have done it one time, I can do it multiple times by pressing Ctrl or Command D on the keyboard. D for donkey. So I will press Ctrl or Command D and it will do the same step over and over again. Let me repeat that again. I simply copied it once. So this is one step. And if I want to repeat that step, I will press Ctrl or Command D on the keyboard and it has been repeated. So let's select them and make them smaller so that they are inside the canvas. And now I can also duplicate the whole thing. I will simply press Alt or Option on the keyboard and simply click and drag it. And now I have a copy of all of these. So let's put it over here like so. So as you can see that this is becoming a start of a honeycomb. So now what if I want to copy all of this throughout this canvas? I will select all of this, press Alt or Option on the keyboard, simply click, left click and drag and just leave it over here. So since I have done it one time, I can do it multiple times. I will press Ctrl or Command D on the keyboard and it is being copied multiple times. How simple was that? I will select the selection tool again, and if I want to leave any selection, I will simply click over here. So this part is basically outside the frame. So how can I see that? I will simply press Ctrl or Command minus on the keyboard. So this is zoom out, Ctrl or Command minus, and you can zoom in using Ctrl or Command plus. Ctrl or Command minus to zoom out, Ctrl and Command plus to zoom in. So let's select all of this and make it smaller so that everything is inside the canvas. Select it again and put it over here. So what if I want to select specific polygons over here? Let's just say I want to select this one and then this one. So how do I select them both? So after selecting this one, I will press Shift and click on this one. So as you can see that there is a rectangle around them. That means I have selected both of them. And while pressing Shift, I will click over here. And now this has also been selected. And you can also see a blue line along them. So that means they are selected. So I can select this one, this one, this one. And let's just say I want to invert their stroke. So I will simply click over here again. And as you can see that their fill has been inverted. Sorry, their stroke has been inverted to fill. Similarly, if I want to delete any specific polygons, I will select this one, maybe this one. And after selecting them, I will press delete key on the keyboard and they are all deleted. This was actually a really simple tutorial but a very important one because you have to know how to use the selection tool properly in Illustrator. In the next tutorial, we are going to learn about colors and swatches. So I will see you guys in that one.